This is a 1968 Ford GT40 Mark III. This car matters because Ford made GT40 Mark I's and Mark II's that were very successful, but they didn't have any road cars. They decided they would make a Mark III that's strictly a road car. They made 7 of them. This car sat in the National Motor Museum in Bewley in England for 30 years. And I found the car there. I just have always loved GT40s. And when I found this, it just kind of grabbed me. This was made by Ford Advanced Vehicles in Slough, England. We didn't really restore it. We just took the car apart and put it back together and replaced things that we call consumables, being wheel bearings and brake parts and valve springs. It's only got 6,000 miles on it. When I bought it, it still had the original tires on it. The only thing we had to replace was the paint. We put a spectrograph on it so we would get the exact color that was on the build sheet, which was amaranth, but it turned out to be 1967 Ford Fairlane Imperial Maroon. This one is different than a regular Mark I or Mark II in that if you notice, the fenders on it are just a little higher because it's got 4 headlights instead of just 1 on each fender. It's also got the Ford script. We had 1 letter that we had to replace. It was the wrong font. Those are off a '63 Ford Galaxy. This one has Brandy wire wheels on it, and it still has the original leather seats in it, and the carpets is just the way it was when it was made by Ford Advanced Vehicles in Slough. This is the original engine in the car. It's 302/04 is the engine number on it. And when we took the engine apart, we found EX marked on a lot of the parts for Ford Experimental. People that know GT40s know how the exhaust comes up around and then out, but this one's got mufflers on it or silencers, so the headers on these are a little different. If you want to travel, then it's got this neat little storage box in it, and I'm thinking that my sweater's going to be permanently pressed because it does get warm in there. Driving it, I kind of explain it, it's like a go-kart on steroids. It is just incredibly fast, but it's a light car. The steering's very precise, and the faster you go, the better the thing handles. In 1968, this just had to knock people out when they saw these things on the road. Yeah, I'm just a lucky guy to have it. I'm Gary Bartlett, and this car matters.